What's up YouTube? Today I am a delivery driver. That's right, Amazon, UPS, USPS, DHL, wherever you are in the world that delivers your packages. I'm gonna do that today, but in a helicopter. So obviously this helicopter is not a truck and it can't keep a bunch of packages. There's not a lot of space in this little helicopter, but I have about 5 or 6 packages I need to drop off to businesses and houses today. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna film all of it. I got everything loaded up in the helicopter. I'll show you right now. Okay, so as you can see, I already have a couple things here loaded up. 1, 2, 3, and then I got this box here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these under this seat, box under that seat. I'm not gonna be able to film inside of businesses, but I think it's cool that I can land at all these spots today and deliver packages. So yeah, I guess this is a day in the life of a helicopter UPS delivery pilot, but I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get into it. All right, so as the helicopter's warming up right now, I'm plugging in our first spot of the day. I've landed here in one of my videos, I think before, called the Boathouse. It's a restaurant and business, and I gotta drop something off there. And that'll be first up. All right, safe and secure, seatbelts are on, fasten, all warning lights are out. We're gonna take off here, depart to the west, and about a 5-minute flight, and we will be at our first drop off. All right, so on the ground today, it is a really hot day. My heart goes out to everybody who's working manual labor today. Gosh dang, I could not do that. On the ground, it's like very hot, 100 degrees, and you're sweating. But right as I get in the air, the doors are open, the big rotor blades are blowing down on you, you are fine. It's nice and cool, and it feels like probably about 80. It cools off like 20 degrees, which is massive. All right, so we got to our first spot where we're gonna leave our package. I'm gonna leave it right at the front door, and I'm gonna let the helicopter cool down for 2 minutes, get out, drop this off, come back in, I'll go to our next spot. All right, gotta find out which one's his. So not there, not there. There we go. Sweet. This is this package, this is first deliveries. Right, first successful drop off. I think there actually are open. But anyways, dropped it off at the front. All right, I'm gonna take off out of here off the river and then go to my next spot. That'll be my second stop. Let me plug in this next spot. I have it labeled as ice cream because the first time I ever landed there was ice cream. So that's why it's labeled ice cream. All right, so let's take off out of here. Actually, it's not 10 minutes away. It's saying about 6 minutes away if you're cruising at 100 knots. The next drop off is actually gonna be to one of my subscribers who actually bought merch. So that's pretty cool. And he's a local guy, and I was like, hey, can I drop it off to you in the helicopter, or I could drive it to you? And so yeah, I don't know who this guy is, but he bought merch. Sounds like a really nice guy. I'm excited to meet him. And yeah, you never know, if you buy my merch, I could drop it off to your house in a helicopter. You never know. So this guy named Braden lives actually in the spot that I land at. It's like a neighborhood. So I figured, hey, meet me right in the center. I've landed there before. You guys have seen my videos. And I'll drop off the merch. That'll be the next UPS delivery package. And then yeah, after that, I forgot what my next stop is. So once I'm on the ground over there, I will pull out my phone and check my next stop. And a little disclaimer, I'm not being paid by any company whatsoever. I just had to do this anyways. I had these packages that I needed to deliver to people. Would this have been a lot easier in a car? Probably. Also, it would have took me more time, believe it or not. But I'm sure somebody is going to DM me like always and say, hey, is it worth flying your helicopter to a grocery store or delivering packages in a helicopter? And the answer is absolutely not. Well, I've obviously never seen anybody do this before, and it'd be a fun idea, so that's why I'm filming this video. All right, perfect. My landing spot is wide open. Honestly, pretty fun as a delivery pilot. I think I can get used to this, but I don't really think anybody does this. Pretty sure they use like drones now. But with drones, you lose that personability, you know? You don't have a nice delivery guy who gives a treat to your dog, so I don't think drones are the right answer, honestly. All right, touchdown on the ground. I'm gonna pull out my phone and see what the next delivery is while I'm waiting for the helicopter to cool off. Wait, there's my arrival. Wait, there's a UPS truck. What's up, man? How's it going?
Going good, how are you?
Matt, nice to meet you.
Great, nice to meet you.
Are you okay with being on camera?
Yeah.
All right, so this is yours. So I put it in green. Hopefully you like it. Yeah. So you got 2 different shirts in there. And then, yeah, sorry about that delay, man.
It's all right, man.
It was
this is definitely worth the time.
Helicopter hey, I'm glad. Yeah, well, I appreciate it, man. And
right, thank
hey, thank you for buying merch. I hope you Hope you rate us 5 stars as the delivery service.
Definitely.
Have a good one, man. Thanks again. It's nice to know that people who watch your videos are super cool and super nice. I meet a lot of people who, when when I land a helicopter, I've watched a couple of videos. Every now and then I'll meet people who've watched a lot of videos, and they're always so nice and cool. So thanks to Braden, and I really appreciate him grabbing some merch. I'm gonna get a lunch break now. All right, so the place did not have any sandwiches, so I settled with a bagel and a smoothie here. I'm just chilling, waiting here for my next delivery, having a little lunch break. The helicopter's sitting around this corner. All right, so I'm gonna eat some lunch here, chill out for a bit, and then get back to my deliveries. All right, so right now I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Landed here, dropped off the package to Braden, the merch, and I also have another package I have to drop off right next door here at the coffee shop. So I'll be 2 packages on this landing, and that leaves me with 1 left for on the way home. All right, so let's get this box, drop it off, and then we'll take off and get out of here. I got 2 packages out of the way, so we are ready to take off out of the last spot of the day. The last spot of the day will be a delivery at a house, actually, in Grafton, on top of a hill. I've landed there, I think, in one of my videos. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to land there to drop off a package. Again, that'll be the last spot of the day. Had a great lunch and some coffee. It was a nice place to sit down here for a little bit for my lunch break. I got 2 deliveries out of the way here, so all right, let's take off and get out of here. Okay, a couple minutes out from the last house of the day. This approach in is super fun. It's literally on top of a mountain. I think I've landed here on my shorts and stuff, my YouTube shorts that I've posted, but I don't think I've ever landed here before on a long video. So you guys will see the approach in. It's nice and fun. So my other 3 deliveries were at businesses today, and the last one will be at somebody's house. So that'll be a fun last delivery. Okay, so I have the house that we're delivering to in sight. It's right on top of this hill. I'm gonna turn to the right and then shoot my approach so that I'm into the wind towards the west. It's a little bit of a tricky approach in just because there's hills and you're kind of surrounded on all sides, and there's a bit of wind today. So touchdown at our last spot of the day. This is a house, very beautiful house on top of the river, as you can see, and I'm gonna let the helicopter cool down. Check out this amazing, beautiful view, but it's also there's bed and breakfasts and cottages right behind me. So they one part of this property is a house, and the other property is like bed and breakfast and whatnot. But I'm gonna walk right up. I already see somebody outside. I'm gonna give a package to them, and then after this I am completely done and I won't have any packages left. So it would have taken me about 2.5 hours in order to drive here, drive to the other spots that I had to deliver at. The helicopter, it only took me about 30 minutes total, but that's including cool down time. So most of the flying was only about like 20 minutes, but I had a lot of cool down time because it's a hot day and I cool the aircraft down, and also the helicopter's got to start up. So as I'm walking back to the helicopter after the last delivery, it was a fun video to make, I will say. Definitely not economical, doesn't really make sense, but maybe I should get hired as a UPS helicopter delivery pilot. I just don't have any more spots to deliver to, so got it all done, and yeah, fun video to film. Gonna start up, get out of here, check out this amazing spot that this helicopter is at right now. Obviously you could drive up to this spot, or better yet, you can fly. Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. That was just a ton of fun to make. As usual, I love doing this sort of stuff. So yeah, the helicopter is not a truck, so there's definitely a lot more room in like a truck or a bigger helicopter to put more packages. But I did what I said I was going to do. I got all my deliveries done. Going to call my approach in here to my local airport. The flight from Grafton to the airport's like a minute, so I'm already here. Alright, I am landing home. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. That was a ton of fun to make. So if you do buy my merch, there is this possibility that if you're local or not local, maybe I'll fly wherever, that I could deliver the merch at your house in the helicopter. So if you guys want to check out the merch and buy something, I may deliver to your house. If you are local in the St. Louis area, or you're not, maybe you're in Ohio or California, maybe I'll fly to your house and deliver it in the helicopter. There's always that chance. So appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.